Hi guys, welcome to Jay Today. Please subscribe if you're not already. So, Nosey Heaux has now been banned from Twitch. It looks like her account has gone, and also her main Instagram account is deleted. Whether she's done it herself or it's been taken down, it does look like it's been taken down by them. To be fair, that's gone too. So, if everyone knows that she was blocked from YouTube, her YouTube channel went from there. So when you go on Twitch, if you type in Nosey Ho, this is the only thing that comes up now, which is just like an account for, it has no content on it. This is one of the supporters that put this up, trying to get her back on YouTube. I don't think YouTube will have her back. If you watched her Twitch, the way she went on that as well was exactly the same way she went on YouTube. Like I watched a couple of her videos on Twitch and I was like, oh my, why are you going on like this? You got barred from YouTube because of the things you were doing. And I saw her on Twitch and she was still encouraging people to call that police station, still telling them to do it, still trying to get them harassed. And like, that's the thing that got her banned off YouTube, allegedly. I know Sherelle's came up with the thing from Sherelle's World that it was John Yates that actually got her banned, which we all know wasn't actually true. It was just Sherelle trying to stir up trouble for John Yates because she hated him at that point. And she still does hate him, I'd assume. Unfortunately, Nosey did fall for it, and she did go into do an interview with Sherelle and where they blamed John Yates. As much as I don't like John Yates, it definitely wasn't him and Monica that got Nosey's channel taken down off YouTube. It was her telling people to ring the police station, and just the way she went on was a little bit crazy. I mean, she was a scary lady. I have to admit, she's one person I would never want to be in a fight with. Definitely not. She was probably one of the only people that terrify me. So she's basically gone from YouTube and done the exact same thing on Twitch, and they're much stricter than YouTube as well. So I don't know why she carried on acting that way on Twitch. But if you went and watched it, it was exactly the same way she went on YouTube. This is why she was popular, though. A lot of people liked how she went on. A lot of people says behind the madness and the shouting and the raging at everyone, there was a nice person underneath. Personally, I didn't see it. Every time I went into her videos, I personally felt attacked by the things she'd say about people, and I just didn't like watching it. It made me she kind of made me anxious watching her, from all this shouting and swearing at people and threatening people, and it was just yeah, she wasn't my cup of tea anyway. So anyway, Instagram, this is her main page on Instagram. Now that can't be found now. It looks like that's been deleted. Whether she's deleted it, I don't know. But people are saying that she's doing this on purpose, taking her Instagram page down. But I don't think she would have done, because she'd have been putting up why she'd been banned from Twitch. Her backup one is still there for now. But if you remember when the YouTube channel first got taken down, it was only the one channel. And then she had the backup one, the holistic one, for a while, and she started another one, but they were taken down, like I think it was in a few days. So whether these backup Instagram's going to go now, I'm not sure. But she posted on only yesterday on her Instagram page to go follow her main channel. So I mean, this has kind of all happened overnight. She's posted about that she's on I don't know how you say that, Patreon. Stop asking me where I am. My real subscribers and supporters already know. So that was 5 hours ago. So if she's posted about this, she's definitely gone off Twitch. Don't see I see this page going on Instagram as well if the other one's gone. And Patreon seems like the only thing that she seems to have left at the moment. And she put this page on as well. She put all the posts on limited, so people can't actually ask her anything. No, she's not normally like that. She normally, lets anyone like comment, but then she'll block them, like call them trolls. But like, why is she not letting people comment and ask her like what's happened to her Twitch and what's happened to her main Instagram page? I just find that a little bit strange that she's put all her posts on the limited at the moment. I mean, this has got to be costing her a lot of money as well, because like she was making decent money on YouTube. What was it, like 35 grand she made in a couple of months, talking about Monica trying to expose the avatar. I looked at a couple of them videos as well, and in each video she'd expose someone different, and then she'd move on to someone else, but she'd never kind of acknowledge the person that she exposed before to be Monica, she'd just move on to the next person and say that this person's definitely her. But it was like, but you said that in another video, and it was just confusing, and she was exposing people who weren't her, and like they were innocent people, but she wouldn't tell people that they weren't that person. I particularly don't care who Monica is, kind of already know anyway, but like, but she was obsessed. She seemed obsessed with finding out who she was. But did she ever really find out who she was? I know Sherelle was saying that they both had the same name and she had this private investigator, but I don't think that's true either. I don't think neither of them really had a actual clue who she was. Still waiting for Sherelle to post the receipts about Monica and John taking Nosey's channel down, but we know that's not going to happen because she doesn't have any. But also, um, she quickly jumped on blaming them, but Sherelle's gone back to just doing the normal stuff now. She's deleted her Sherelle's Way channel to stay out of the drama, I think. But like Sherelle's another one a bit like Nosy. She'll accuse people of something and then she'll just move on to the next thing and not explain, the thing before, like posting receipts about something. She'll just move totally on and completely forget, like everyone's forgotten about the thing that she said before. But people don't forget on the internet, and people still get harassed from it. So, you kind of, if you're going to post stuff like that, you need to post the receipts, which obviously don't have, or you have to say, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. But none of these people seem to do that. Now, even with Nosey's comments being limited on this channel, on her backup Instagram page, she's still getting people harassing her. Well, this woman wasn't really harassing her. She asked about some serial killer, and Nosy replied in her usual nosy way, what the F does this have to do with my post? And then this woman blocked Nosy. But even with the comments limited, she's still getting people hating on her. I don't actually know any more platforms that Nosy could really do except for Patreon. OnlyFans, they're shutting down all the dirty stuff now because that's how they started, and they made a really successful business out of it, and now all of a sudden they're saying, oh, we're not doing that anymore. That makes absolutely no sense to me, because that's what OnlyFans is all about, and now they're shutting that down. And I know Nosy made a lot of money off that, so she'll have lost that stream of revenue as well. So she's lost YouTube, Twitch, OnlyFans. All she seems to have is Patreon. I don't think you can do live videos on Patreon like Nosy normally does. Maybe that's a good thing for her, because she might not get kicked off of it then, because she doesn't seem to be able to control herself, and she likes doing these heated discussions. So that seems like the only thing that she's got left at the moment. And I'm sure a few people will follow her over there, but she won't be making, I wouldn't even say half as much, I wouldn't even say a tenth as much as what she was on YouTube. But, she couldn't really control herself, and, that's the consequences. And even after being kicked off YouTube, she just did the same thing again and still couldn't control herself. So, unfortunately, that's what happens. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.